We have here a collection of 10 leather-bound literary books, primarily poetry, but a couple are literature. I'll take a very brief stroll through the book so you can see the condition that they're in and how they look. This one here, for instance, these two are old 3/4 leather binding. This one is 1899. It's got deckled edges, top edge is gilt. It's got a profusion of illustrations throughout. It's got marbled end papers. It's actually stamped by the binder here, Putnam's, so that's what is known as a sign binding. Here is another 3/4 leather book with marbled end papers. It's got a color frontis with a tissue guard. It's 1919. It appears that there's other color plates throughout with tissue guards, like so. And there's a black and white plate. That's a beautiful book. And here is a full leather Sir Walter Scott with all edges gilt and marbled end papers. It's got, this is quite nice because this has 8 mounted, 1, 2 right here, albumen photographs throughout, including that view, and there's another one, there's one, and so on. And these two books are just absolutely splendid. They form a pair. They are grained Morocco, ornately gilt ornamented and decorated, gilt inner dentals. This is 1835. As you can see, throughout it are these small vignette engravings of a very high level of execution. Lovely book. And this book here is the same. Samuel Rogers, there's an engraved portrait frontis, and here again throughout we see many steel engraved vignettes throughout the book. Clean, tight, and sound. Paper is age-toned. Here is a full grained Morocco binding as well, all edges gilt. Beautiful custom book plate. That's a great book plate. It's got very nice gilt inner dentals. It's illustrated as well. Clean, tight, and sound. This is Keats' Poetical Works, 1922. Marbled end papers. Lovely book. Oxford University Press. Nice paper, nice book. Here is another 3/4 leather binding of the era. It's early 20th century. Again, very clean, tight, and sound. Deckled edges, top edge gilt. The last book in this collection is a different version of Rogers' poems. It is 1839, printed by Edward Moxon, and it has different illustrations in it from the one that's here, and just a completely different version, completely different binding, very attractive. These books are sold as one collection, and they're available on my website, briandemembro.com.